I'm Peter Wells, and I'll be talking these next few weeks on YouTube here about the football, English Football League. Um, First of all, this isn't going to be a show today. This is just going to be me asking you, if you're watching, to first of all follow on @BoxingPeter on Twitter, where you can follow me for all latest news on or several sports. Just come on and tweet my own opinions. And if I'm watching a game, you'll be able to hear my live commentary on some games, such as today earlier was live commentary for Arsenal versus QPR, so on like that. Also commentate on boxing, so if you ever want to listen to boxing, I'll be commentating on that, and also the NBA. So whenever you want to listen to that, you can do on my Twitter @BoxingPeter. Now, what I want to ask you today is, if you're watching this, then first of all, thanks for watching. And second of all, I want you to, if you are on Twitter, to follow me on there. And I'll probably ask you a few times on Twitter now. You don't need to wait for me to ask you. If you want to ask me any questions about football, boxing, or NBA, I'll do all things. If you want to ask me other questions about rugby, cricket, I'll do my best to talk to you about that. I probably won't do too well, but if you ask me, I don't care if you're a supporter of Arsenal, Leeds, or Fleetwood, or Crewe. I don't care less. Whoever you support, whoever you want to ask me a question about the football league, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer you back. I'll answer you back on here. And also, I'd love to use some of these questions on my radio show, which is on Spreaker, which you don't get much of it's not really streamed out, but again, as I say, if you ever want to listen to me on radio, you can listen to me, because the link will always be on Twitter. So when I'm live, you just click on the link on Twitter and listen to it. If you miss it, just click on and you can listen to it whenever you like. So, and also be on YouTube as well, so don't worry about that. You'll never miss out. It's like genius. It's like better than iPlayer. I think this is, my idea. It's better than iPlayer. But so, as I say, just ask me any questions, whether, as I say, I don't care. I'm a big fan of football, so I'm not just completely diverse to just Premier League. I mean, like Championship, League 1, League 2, Blue Square Premier. Hey, if you want to talk about your local club, I don't care. Let's just talk about it. Ask me about it. I'll try my best to get back in touch with you. And as I say, for certain questions, you ask me some questions on Twitter, I'll be very happy to discuss them on my shows. So whenever these shows are, like I'm gonna do one tonight. So if you want to listen to that later, it'll be on YouTube anyway, if you can't listen to it later. But I'll be doing that anyway, and I'll be, hopefully, if some people come up with some questions on Twitter for me, I'll be answering them, addressing them. So it's kind of like a mini 606, to be honest, but yeah, I think it's better. But so please just get in touch, just ask some questions on whatever it's sport related. Say again, if you're a boxing fan, you want to ask me questions about boxing. I'm a massive boxing fan. I'm talking from Floyd Mayweather down to the nobodies, the people that nobody cares about. I'm talking about, I know, world champions like Andre Berto and Roman Gonzalez, in the super featherweight division. I don't care. I just kick sport boxing. I'm a massive boxing fan, so any questions about that, please ask me about it, and I'll discuss that as well. And NBA as well, I'm a massive NBA fan, from the UK, so I'm going to be always watching that, and I'm always happy to have discussions about playoffs, who I think is going to win, who I think the best players are, about trades and whatever, Just please get in touch, and I'll talk about them as well. And I'll try my best with other sports. I'm going to try my hand at any other sport. So I say, please get in touch about that. So this is not like a show, this is not me talking about any football today, but I'm just asking you to get in touch with me, so the more people get in touch with me on Twitter via @BoxingPeter, if you didn't hear it earlier. If you want to get @BoxingPeter, it'll be on the bottom anyway, so you'll be able to see it. So I'll just scroll down, and just as I get in touch on Twitter, just tweet me, ask me any questions, talk to me about sports. If you want to talk to me, if you don't want to ask me a question, you just talk to me about football. I don't care, I'll just talk about it, because it's a great sport, and I love talking about any sports like that: boxing, football, basketball, rugby, wherever it may be. I love talking about it. So just get in touch, and it'll help me with my show. It'll make it more enjoyable for listeners, as well, because I've got something more to discuss than my own questions or things that people say to me, or things that I want to talk about. It's things that you, as the listener, wants to talk about. Which is always what makes things great. So please just do that and get back in touch. So I hope you do follow me, and I hope you keep tweeting me your messages, your questions and queries, and what you want to discuss. And I will be discussing them on my radio show, which will be on Twitter at Boxing Peter. Keep saying that, but that's the way you're going to get it, and that's the way you're going to get in touch with me. I'll talk to you on Twitter. I'll talk about your questions and what you're asking me. I'll discuss those issues in each of these sports on YouTube and on my radio show. So thanks very much for listening. I hope you get in touch, and I hope to hear from some of you soon. So enjoy the shows in the future, and I hope to hear some of your questions. So thanks for listening. Thank you.